Hi everyone, I'm myself Jagan Mohan and I'm working part of the engagement delivery audit team. I'm working a small idea part of the SMB Hackathon. It is an automated inventory system for SMB customers. So the problem statement currently the Centro they don't have a proper order tracking information, and if you want to do some automated catalog updation and if they want to do some companion messages and wish list management for that few users from the SMB owner front, these features is currently not available. So apart from that, the existing capabilities, what Centro currently we have generating the barcodes, validating the address information, and they have a certain amount of data, for example, the phone number. We use that the basic information of the phone number, and we added some tools like Joho CRM. It is a SaaS-based solutions where we can manage that the sales catalog and the order track information with more user friendly with given that Twilio APIs. It is a cloud based IP calls, and that normally we call it a programmable APIs. It is a bit different from the existing SMS, video, voice, and the video calls. So this gives a better him add-on for the Centro for as a SMB. So these are the use cases I'm about to present. One is that as a SMB owner, I'm able to send that order status information from my device to user. Any of the user choice, the method either should be SMS with some image attachment, some voice information that Twilio API will directly call to the user and tell that this is your order status, or the API will generate one video and it will send to the users. So the same, we are also do the same for the catalog updation and updating the user list information with predefined workflows that it can manage through the Joho CRM. And I'm also add some promotional messages dynamically, because the Twilio have a capability. It can activate the user location by his phone call, and it dynamically our LAPS will get the relevant the promotional content that can be attached with that the voice response or SMS as an attachment and the video. So the technology front, we work a Xamarin mobile app where I'm able to call the Android app of the Joho CRM and the Twilio, where we need to authorize that the user can authorize both Joho CRM and the Twilio. Then we can fetch some information from the existing the backend database, the phone number, from our existing data like Fusion, and they will get back that the above features. So I quickly the show that the basic flow of how it will be looks like. User can call the given toll-free number. Then the Trello integrate with Duo CRM. It will be say, get few input parameters. For example, my test message will if user calls some SMS through the business so business integration solution, such as for example if you take the Slack example. So user types something, what is my order status, and this is my order ID and the phone number. So we given certain input parameters, we take the order ID and we will call back some APIs which part of that some cloud operating on the commerce cloud, and we will get back the response in the JSON, and Twilio will get back the response and convert it into that uh, the voice and make a call to the back to user based on the given phone number that is a part of the message, and it will give you the proper status information. The same thing if you want to update your the users about the new catalog information which recently added. Also I can give share with some videos with some promotional contents. It will give a better retainability of more customers, and given that more user friendly experience for that between that SMB owners and the users. So I already explained little about how it will be, the sample application will looks like. So the user types some message as I show here. User just given that so he typed that the voice message, and it will give the order status ID, and he is given that the phone number. Now immediately after certain time, once you get that API response back, that will helps the back a phone call to the user and tell is that what is your status of the delivery. So these are the possible problems we observed, the Joe CRM. It is already available as an Android app and iOS app in the market now. PV should be a part of a reseller for that, for given whatever the SaaS-based capabilities in order tracking and catalog, sales, and the promotion information. But that's the reason we need to be make sure that this whatever app which we need to integrate with the Sandro, with the Duo, it should be a paid app for the business proportion. And we also required the few user information, for example the phone number and other the data which we fetch it from the, for example from the fusion, but it required proper user permissions before we start using the same. So we show that the demo which will be looks like user use that the front end Slack as a business communication model, where user type something and we place that our APIs in the hook, and I integrated with Slack and below which I use that API.ai, where user given the message with the required phone number, and is back the response with that. So it will be looks like the similar way user type that in the Slack, and after some time he is able to receive a call from Tulo with the required status information of the same. So that's it from my end. Just let me know any clarifications regarding the same.